It's
And I think also too, women, black women in particular, need to lay off of that strong thing. You know, that's a trap. Because when you say words like strong black woman, it makes us superhuman, and it makes people think, oh, we can conquer anything, and it's almost like superhuman.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful with that strong. You want to be strong, but that can't be your label, because that in and of itself will scare a man.
No, it doesn't scare us. We're just not wasting any of our time with a woman who says she doesn't need us. We're just gonna keep it pushing.
Please do not address me as a strong, independent black woman. It's not a compliment. I never hear a man that is raising children alone say, I'm mom and dad. He never becomes overly feminine because he's raising children. But we as women become overly masculine because we are raising children, because I'm mom and dad and I gotta do all these things, right? And now I put extra stuff on me, and then I say, ain't nobody helping me. Well, nobody told you to do that. There is help available, all because I was trying to overcompensate for what daddy wasn't doing. I didn't have to be mom and dad, because when you think of something strong, you do not think of coming to the aid of it. So when we are looked at and walk around as strong, what we're putting out is, I do not need assistance. I don't need your help. So anytime a man says, oh, I love it, you're so strong, I said, no, I'm not strong. I'm resilient. I'm not independent. I'm interdependent. Because nobody ever comes to the aid of the strong person.
Exactly. So for all the women out there claiming that you're strong and independent, you're saying that you can do it all by yourself. So nobody's coming to your aid when you really need help. Now take a listen to multiple women who are still young, mind you, who are tired of being independent already. We knew it was coming.
Hey y'all, I'm ready to live a soft life. I'm tired of being independent. I've been independent for a real long time, and I'm tired of being independent. I don't want to be independent anymore. I want to live a soft life. Lord, I see what you have done for others. Can you please do it for me? That is the prayer that I pray. And this gets to the point where I just feel like I'm never going to get that soft girl life, because I'm never going to get a single man that wants to be in a relationship with a single woman. It's hard out here. So until then, I guess I'll be Miss INDEPENDENT. I definitely know what it means.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means?
That prayer you just did, you should have been praying, asking God to send you the right husband back when you were younger, instead of trying to be strong and independent. And now, since the Passport Brothers movement, this is the wrong time to realize you no longer want to be independent. But hey, good luck.
I quit at being independent. I don't want to do this shit no more. This shit is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me.
Celebrities are taking advantage of the hottest diet trend of 2023. It's called Keto 2.0. Keto 2.0 is a new twist on the traditional keto diet, but without its pitfalls and restrictions. Before big movie roles, celebrities now often either follow the Keto 2.0 diet or take advantage of Keto 2.0 supplement. Either way, they're experiencing a powerful and all-natural fat-burning process known as elevated ketones. The easiest way to get in on the Keto 2.0 trend, elevate ketones, and support weight management is with this amazing keto mix I use. It supports elevated ketone levels in the body, which in turn supports weight management, appetite management, and healthy metabolism. Just one serving a day will help give your body access to the exact same tool that celebrities use before big roles and photo shoot. Order today to get a bundle of benefits, including 51% off, free VIP health and fitness coaching for life, and a downloadable report called The Top 14 Ketogenic Foods, completely free. All you have to do is click on my link below or visit ketoactright.com before the special offer ends.
2 of my tires popped, and I'm sitting in my car because I don't know what the to do. Obviously, I know what the to do, but I don't want to do this shit no more. Like,
come on, y'all use your phones all the time lollygagging, and AAA is just a phone call away.
I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This shit is so fucking draining. This independent life, like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I quit because every time something happens, I always have to figure shit out on my own, and I don't want to do that shit no more. I shouldn't have to be stressing about shit like this. I'm tired.
Just barely 30 years old and you tired already? Just wait until you turn 45. You gonna be exhausted.
I just paid 3 bills just now with my own debit card. Like the independent black woman I don't want to be. Don't ask me for a thing.
I just paid 3 bills with my own debit card like the independent woman I don't want to be. Don't ask me for shit.
You know I'm about to tell you a story, right? In 2021, everything in my house started breaking. First, the garbage disposal went out. I replaced it myself, but that garbage disposal cost me $200. Then the garage door springs popped and the door was so old, I had to get the whole thing replaced. That was $2,500. Then one of my cars failed the emissions test, so I needed to replace the catalytic converter. I replaced it myself, but the catalytic converter cost $200. Then my electrical main breaker went out in my circuit box. And I ain't messing with that, so I had to pay an electrician. And that cost me $250. Then my bathtub drain backed up. I ran a snake down there, but he couldn't unplug it. So I had to go into the crawl space and cut the pipe, only to realize that the pipe was rusted in the middle. You know, it was so clogged up I couldn't even see through it once I got the pipe out. So I ended up having to replace 5 feet of pipe. Now the pipe only cost me $50, but I had to do the work myself. And then the ultimate happened. One of my sump pumps went out and everything in the house started backing up. So I went back into the crawl space again. I removed the sump pump cover and the smell was crazy because that's where all the poop goes. Man, I almost died. I had to get a big bucket and then a small bucket to scoop all the poop water out of the sump pump hole so that I could get the old pump out. Did I mention I almost died? Now I did it myself and the pump cost me $200. But if I'd have hired a plumber, that pump would have cost $250 and the plumber probably would have charged me 4 arms and 3 legs to do that nasty work. Every time something would break in the house, all I kept thinking about is these Miss Independent women. Some of you women who are claiming to be Miss Independent are living paycheck to paycheck. And had you gone through just a few things that I just mentioned, because it was plenty more, especially that sump pump breaking down, your ass would have been in trouble. Well, go on with your bad self and be strong and independent. We men are rooting for you. Let's continue.
You know, I could have been a stay-at-home wife, cleaned the house, welcome my husband from work with a home-cooked meal every day. I wanted to be a strong, independent woman, pinche feminist and shit. Now, I'm an educated Latina that gotta pay her own goddamn bills. I hate it here.
I didn't know nothing, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself.
This is to everyone in their 20s. You guys okay? Because what the frick is happening right now? Like, why did all these bacon go from $1.35 to $3.50?
This is some real embarrassing shit, and I need to deal with it. And I will deal with it. I just cannot believe this is happening right now.
Yeah, you really gonna have to deal with it when you pick up that drill and found out you just broke it and you gotta go buy another one. INDEPENT. Wait. I spelled it wrong. Damn.
Hey, you, single moms, I have a question. Are you tired of being that strong, independent woman that won't ask for help and does everything on her own? But here was my day. I had to load my car and unload my car at the storage unit and then put everything in all by myself. I hurt my back and I broke a nail.
I am sitting here working and I can't help it but think that I'm tired of working. I have always worked through my pregnancies.
Oh, so you got multiple babies.
Through everything. Always paid the majority of the bills. Now I'm like, I don't want to be this strong, independent woman. I don't. I am not interested. I have a huge house. I pay all the bills by myself.
And now you're looking for a sucker. You're looking for a man to pay all the bills for you and take care of your multiple babies. You ain't fooling nobody. We know what you're trying to do.
A man supposed to take care of the household financially. He's supposed to take care of everything. The wife should be able to work, save her money while she spend his. They ain't going 50-50 on the bills, remember? So these just want you to chase them to pay their bills? Nah, sister.
I want to be a housewife. I want to have your dinner ready when you get home. I want to take your shoes off, give you a massage, sex you down when you get home. I want somebody to push me back to the 70s.
Sounds great. But I think I speak for most men when I say it would be a no.
I think feminism is the worst thing that ever happened to women. Our job used to be no job. We had it so good. And then all these women had to show off and be like, we could do it. We could do anything. Shut up! Don't tell them the secrets!
You know, I don't want to be a strong, independent woman. I think we have enough strong, independent women. I'm going to take it to the next level. I want to be a mushy, soft, relaxed, taken care of as woman. Like, I think we know at this point we're strong. We've got to be independent. Of course I can take care of myself. Now I want to be taken care of.
Once again, I think I speak for every man when I say,
No, 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 I don't wanna, no, no, oh, no, no, no.
And now for all the women overseas who are thinking about hooking up with a passport bro and having them get you that green card and move you here to this first world country so you can be strong and independent.
Okay. To begin with, I am very easily influenced. Let's start with that.
So, just like most of the women here in America, you can't think for yourself. Go on.
So I am 30 years old. So I lived a time period of where people were YOLOing. Right now it's a hustle culture. I also had a period of where independent woman was a thing. It still is.
Notice she doesn't have an Asian accent, but clearly you can see that she's from Asian descent. She was more than likely born and raised here in the West, falling for the okie doke.
But actually, I was very influenced. I was like, yeah, I want to be independent. I want to be a girl boss. I want to be someone who can provide for a family rather than to depend on a man, because I don't want to be that person because, you know.
And here's the secret these independent women didn't tell you. You don't have to be completely dependent on a man. You can have a job too, or a career online. But that's right, you did say you're easily influenced. They probably told you that you had to do it all on your own, and you fell for it.
So I lived a very independent life for 10 years. I lived alone for 10 years, and I also started my own business, and I worked as a girl boss for 7 years. And I have realized, now that I turned 30, I've realized that
Man, there's something about that light bulb coming on when they turn 30, huh?
anybody can be independent, right? But I'm someone who prefer to depend on someone. That's how I can manage my anxiety and depression. And I've realized how much I love doing housework and how much I love raising a baby, because I used to work with kids. I wanted to be a teacher. I've always loved working with kids. I've always loved baking. I work in a F&B food industry right now because I love cooking and baking. I still cook and bake for all my friends and family.
But she allowed other people to influence her and veer her away from what she truly wanted to be.
And I love cleaning. I love taking care of my house. It was one of the stressful thing when I had so much work. I couldn't, stay home because I'm such a homebody. And now all of that clicks, and I have realized that I prefer being a housewife than an independent girl boss. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just shocked. Oh, that's my cat. Anyways.
You have a cat? No.
I have finally realized that this is what I want. I want to stay home, take care of my kids, and I want to cook and bake.
What I find to be amazing is that most of the women here in the U.S. are easily influenced by women who are headed to the destination of being alone. But they're not easily influenced by the women who they refer to as pick-me's or pick-mishas. You know, the woman who says, pick me, I want to be a wife. Where their end destination is where you have somebody helping you throughout this thing called life. For all the women out there who want to be strong and independent, I leave you with this. I'm 58 years old, and I can fix just about anything on a house or a car. But trust me when I tell you, it gets old real quick. But you know what gets older even quicker than that? Is having to pay somebody every time you need something done. And if you just happen to be one of these women living paycheck to paycheck, you're gonna find out what strong really is if you don't have the money to fix your problem. Be careful what you say out loud. I'm strong and independent. It very well may come to reality. Be careful. The women in this video are not joking. Hey, somebody to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.